story time, you know, about my first fight. And it's crazy. My first fight was actually, I was in 3rd grade. It was like either 2011 or 2010. It was that school year, but it was somewhere, I think it was 2011. So it was, so we moved to Houston in 2000, summer of 2010, and we was coming from North Carolina, and so we knew to the city, we knew to this city at this time. My sister was going to 7th grade, I was going to 3rd, and we moved to this area. Woodgate is on the north side. It's on Veterans Memorial. If y'all from Houston know, so we never seen like that many Hispanics. We just seen like none but white people and black people where we lived, and it was kind of new to us. So we refer everything as Mexican. But my mom told us to say Hispanic. But it was he was Mexican. It was this Mexican boy down the street named Alfredo. He went to my school. He was in I think 2nd grade. Yeah, he was a grade lower than me. He was in them Hispanic classes, bilingual classes, and it was just something about them classes. They thought they were just so cool, like they was live. I used to, boy, you not live, you really lame. But about him, it was 3rd grade. He used to say some racist stuff to me, like some racist stuff. He called me Martin Luther King one day, just cause we was playing a baseball game, and then everybody was arguing. But sometimes he was cool, sometimes. Oh, are you serious? He a noob, my guy. But so about Alfredo, so his sister, so later in the year, his sister had asked me, his little sister had asked me, I was invited, they was asking me, did I want to come to his mom, Jimmy, his friend Jimmy. So basically, Jimmy was Alfredo's friend, but he was my friend too. Like, but he used to act fake, so he was on and off. But so it was Jimmy's mom's baby shower, because she was gonna have a baby, and they asked me if I'm gonna come. So I said, alright, I'll come, I'll go, cause you know I was cool with them. I had no problem with Alfredo. He was just, you know, being racist sometimes, but I ain't understand, cause I'm still friendly to this day. But at that time I was real friendly. I was coming from, you know, North Carolina, predominantly white place. But so I went to the party. We went to the bounce house they had in the back, and he was like, his uncle don't like black people. I was like, cause the uncle kept staring at me, but he was like, his uncle don't like. I'm like, he's talking to me. How you don't like black people if he talking to me? But no, he's confusing. So we all went inside. We had the food and all that. His dad was asking me about my sister, because my sister was doing Spanish class. Because yeah, it was later in the year, because earlier that year they had this little celebration. My sister got a Spanish award, and they was happened to be there too, and they seen she got a high grade in Spanish, and they asked me, did she really, you know, like it, or she was just doing it for fun? I'm like, yeah, my sister really likes it. Why wouldn't she? And I literally told my sister doesn't have a problem with it. She likes learning. You know, she'll take. Hold up. Watch his bitch ass. Come on, nigga. Miss. Fucking try hard. Oh snap! I did not see him. But so about that, we had just after we ate, all the kids, even the teenagers, we all just went in Alfredo room. He had a big old room, and so we was all just chilling. The dogs, you know, I had a baby shower. Like all the adults talk, they talk in, have their time, and then, you know, give out presents. Me and the kids, so us and, you know, all the kids went in the room, and we're all just talking. His older brother's just talking about like, y'all fight, or y'all gonna fight. Like, I don't know why they wanted us to fight. Like me, Alfredo, and this little boy named Josue. Josue was like first kindergarten, one of the two. But they wanted us. I think it was a play fight or wrestle. I don't know. So I took like, oh, they want to fight. All right, let's fight. So we got to fighting. You know, I was all about that WWE at that time. You know what I'm saying? WWE was everything to, you know, a kid my age, 9, 8, 7 years old. Boy, you want to be Jeff Hardy, John Cena, any type of moment. But we all got to fight. I was throwing hoes, so I was body slamming him. I was jumping, you know, trying to do wrestling moves. You know how it was. Nobody was punching. But after that, Josue got hurt. He was crying, so he went to the kitchen. I don't know how he made it past all the adults. Made it to the kitchen. Grabbed a wooden spoon and tried to fight me. Are you like me? I'm like, are you serious, my guy? Are you serious? This mofo just grabbed a wooden spoon. This dude grabbed a wooden spoon to fight. I'm like, he's very creative, but that's not happening with me. I don't fight with stuff. But so he grabbed it. He hit me a couple times. The stuff actually hurt, but ate it like a champ. Grabbed it, hit him. He up out of the way. Dude got sent back to the lobby. He don't see me. But yeah, I had to leave. I had no gun. He was gonna kill me regardless. But I handled him. He got sent back to the lobby. And now I'm just one-on-one. 2 people left. Me and Alfredo. It's like freaking Cassius Clay versus Mayweather. I'm Muhammad Ali. He's Mayweather. So I'm like, all right, I got you. He started trying to do moves. I'm trying to, you know, body slam. We're using wrestling moves, but eventually I hit him, I guess, so hard in his face. I did something to him. He got mad, like he started crying. You know, when you little and you hit somebody with your family member or somebody or your friends, they get start trying to hit you fast. Man, he tried to hit me. I started weaving. I don't, man. He was not finna get me. But so after that, I'm, you know, now we for real fighting. His brother just and they were just watching. Jimmy brother, Jimmy, everybody just watching. So I grabbed him, scratched his eye, almost scratched his eye out. It was brutal. When it comes to them, it was brutal. But they wanted it. I'm sorry. They gotta, you know, row house fight. So I feel bad, but at the same time, like, this dude really deserved it after what he done said to me about, you know, 100 times. And I don't regret none of it, of what happened, cause I'm like, he really deserved it. my thing was like he really deserved it. I ain't care if he told his dad, but shoot, after that they passed him up and everything. Like he was crying. Now they wanted to be all, oh snap. They ain't tell the parents at all. They ain't tell the parents at all of what happened. So I was like, hey, forget about it. Situation over. So everybody went down the street. I ain't go home. I just stayed. We all played soccer. They let me play too. I was surprised. I was surprised about it, but I was surprised they still let me play with him. But the situation was over. I ain't care if he was hurt or not. I ain't really care, to be honest. Let me stop playing with y'all. But after that, so the next day, his sister was telling me, my dad is going to kill you. Like, my dad says he's going to kill you. I got scared. When you're that little to a grown man, you're going to be scared. And I was afraid. Don't get me wrong, I was afraid. Of course, I'm gonna be afraid that, I'm little. I'm 30 years old. I'm third grade, not 30 years old, but I'm third grade. I would be scared to death. But so for the rest of the school year, oh snap. Man, I swear, it's something about them skins. I hate this skin, that skin. Oh, but about it, like, so when school started, like that weekend again, the bus normally came. So I stopped going to the. Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat? Hold up. Somebody in. Nah, nobody in. So I just, I was scared. So his dad used to say bye to them, his kids, and he used to go off to work like right before the bus came. So once he left, boy, I was Usain Bolt to that, man. That bus came, Usain bolted to the bus. Like, he surpassed my stop. Well, she ain't care if it stopped by like the house, by my house. She ain't really care, cause I used to do that at first, cause we first just moved to Houston. My mom ain't want us, so she ain't want us going down the street. She was, protecting us, cause we in a new environment now than where we live. So after that, man, it wasn't it wasn't. After that, I just stopped talking to the kid. Like, he used to play basketball. Like, he started playing basketball because my friend what the heck? I can't shoot no gun. What the heck? My right trigger not working. But my right trigger wasn't working. After that, it was, we moved. We moved to the neighborhood I stayed in for a long time, most of the time here in Houston, but where I basically grew up at. But it's whatever. I think about it now. I'm like my cousin stayed in that old neighborhood. He was first staying there. He still stay there, but I haven't been back to that street in a minute. So I don't know if I think they still live there. I don't know if his son go to Davis or not. He probably do. I just don't recognize him. But that was my first fight ever. I got more story times coming on the way, but that was my first fight. It was. I wish I had a camera to show y'all, like, express to y'all how it was. But boy got to get that money first if I wanna, show y'all the real stuff. My face, everything. But here on out, it's gonna be different videos, mostly story times, and basically challenges. Monkey challenges, everything. Not pranks. I ain't lying to y'all. I'm not doing no pranks. I ain't faking no pranks or anything. But IRLs. But love y'all. Y'all should subscribe, like the video, comment down below. If y'all some true friends, true fans, y'all would subscribe and like it, and keep watching my videos daily, and keep putting me on with other people on to my channel. I'm just doing this for y'all, just doing it for entertainment. I ain't doing it for no money. Just expressing my thoughts to different people on this earth. So, you gotta see what I went through as a child. Kill this dude. But especially y'all what how my life been and everything. But love y'all. Enjoy y'all day and night. And I'm out, bruh.